Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 15th episode of Panorama to UCL starring Dartford FC. How you've been going? It's been going wonderfully for us. We're in October right now. At the end of October, no spoilers, but spoiler alert, it's been great. No other spoilers, I swear to God. So, how's it been for you guys? For me, amazing. For you, probably even more amazing than for me. So, without further ado, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you'll be enjoying this series, and I really hope you'll be starting over. Even though my first episodes have been kind of shitty because just going on and starting YouTube and all that stuff, but I think I'm getting better episode by episode. So, hope you'll stick with the rest of the seasons. If not, then it's fine. You can hop in right here. Maybe actually watch the previous one where we've actually started the season. But other than that, welcome if you're a new viewer, and if you're a recurring viewer, then welcome back, my friends, my clique, my posse, my internet community and family. So, without further ado, let's go into the game. Let's see what's what. Let's see what's changed because there have been some changes and developments. And let's go! Off the back of that amazing intro that I've made, slash S. Here we are in October, as I've promised last time around. I'll be coming back at the end of October for a double header against Dartford and Barrow. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on because, as you might be noticing, we are first in the league in October after 14 games, 36 points off Wimbledon. No losses thus far, only 3 draws against Barnet, Wimbledon, and Walsall, which means we are red hot, and we've played both Barnet and Wimbledon, I think, in away games. Let me check that. Yep, away game at Wimbledon at Cherry Red Records. I mean, this sounds like a music company. Either way, and we played Barnet in the Hive. Hopefully, it's better than the DC Hive. Now, 25 goal difference. We are we're actually fucking hell. We're actually on 36 goals scored and 11 conceded, which is uh goals conceded wise we are second in the league. Goals scored wise we are highest in the league at the moment, and we're playing against the second highest, which should be an entertaining affair if anything else. Now, just a disclaimer for the beginning of this video. I am in no means acknowledging that we are that good. We are overperforming massively, and we will really need a lot of luck to stay undefeated and to stay in the top spot, to be fair. But it's doable. It's doable. And let's check the transfer history because there's been some little news. So I bought Lyle Augustin on deadline day for 3K. He is an amazing prospect for basically prospect means for the future. So instead of repeating myself, he is an amazing prospect for us. He will be fitting. I mean, they say he's an advanced forward. I don't think he's an advanced forward based on his stamina and lack of pace. He's more than adequate though as a deep lying forward. I think he's already almost nearing Peppel's level because right now I have to think of basically replacing Peppel in the future. And I think this guy is a more than suitable replacement. Technically, much better. Mentally, almost there. He's almost at that level. He just needs a little bit of improvement, which I'm certain he'll be achieving because he's only 18. So keep that in mind. And yeah, physically he's much worse than Pepper, but he can improve. He is young. Once again, he's 18 years old. His ambition, his potential is super highly regarded by my scout and my staff, which is not a very good staff. So I don't have a very good backroom staff, but I still see that this guy has potential, and that 15 finishing paired with 12 composure is just insanely good. and 15 natural fitness. I just like my players to have natural fitness. His jumping range is decent, his strength is decent, pace is somewhat decent. He will be great for this level. Potential to be a Sky Bell League 1 striker. I think he has the potential to be a championship striker or lower Premier League squad. We bought him from Aldershot in the Vanarama National for 3k, and I can see him going away for at least 10x that amount, at least. Now we've also made some. We've had some departures. Dylan Reid joined Montrose on loan for the season. For the remaining season, he hasn't played for us yet. Tried to sell him. Nobody wanted to go in for him. He'll be released at the end of his contract. It's good that Montrose are basically paying almost all of his wages, which is great. Another departure is Travis Johnson. He moved to Leyton Orient for 14k, way less than I would have wanted for him. I would have wanted somewhere along 50k, maybe 75k. But I mean, we really needed to get his wages off the books. He was on 1.2k per week, which was a huge amount for us, and really he wasn't starting any longer. I mean, he played well this season in his single appearance, but Serik is just a better player. And Tasker on loan to Worthing, where they're paying him 525 per week, and he has a playing monthly fee and an unused monthly fee. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. I'm super happy with the loan. Super happy to basically improve our wage budget a little bit. He's already played for them 7 games. Not particularly impressed. And by the looks of it, I really should be looking to sell the guy, but nobody wants to come in for him. Tried selling him either myself on the transfer market or with an intermediary. Didn't work. Nobody wanted to sign with him. So, off the back of that, I decided just to loan him out. He's playing in the Vanarama South, and he's playing poorly in the Vanarama South. So, that really means something, to be fair. Now, these are the only departures and new signings. We left things off last time with a 2-2 draw against Walsall. I'll be skimming through the games a little bit because I want a double header today, which will take some time. I don't want this video to be as long as the others because when videos get over 30 minutes, people will just not watch them, and I frankly understand that. So I'm trying to keep it a little simpler by any means. So 5-3 win against Wigan, a great win. We played a rotated squad. It was nice to see Lewis getting a brace. 1-0 against Scunthorpe. We played a full strength squad. Charlie Robinson with a goal. Against Colchester 2-1 in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Each group stage win yields us 10k pounds, so that's just amazing. And we play the rotated squad. So for this trophy, we play rotated squads only, basically. And it was nice to see our players actually performing. Chris is an honorable mention of that game. Fleetwood away in the league, 3-1 win. Peppel with a brace. Wimbledon 1-1 draw. We actually played better than them. It was unfortunate that we conceded the goal, but Ford at least on the score sheet. 4-0 win against Cambridge. Luther with a brace. Um, Shrewsbury 2-0. Jake Hall with 2 goals from the corner. I mean, I would have liked to see a better attacking display, but I'll take that win. 2 set piece goals. There's really nothing more to say about the game. Morecambe, 1 goal Robinson, and I think that's it. No, Ford actually scored, but I cannot see Ford here. He came off the bench and scored. He was playing as a reserve mostly because no, here he is. Then who played as a reserve? Nobody. I think I'm just going insane. Oh, this game against Leyton Orient, right? So for the game against Leyton Orient, even though they're squad League One opposition, we rotated the squad heavily because of tiredness, because of trying to maintain good fitness levels in the league. 4-3 win by our second best 11. They actually played a few starters, so I was surprised to see our second string team actually be this competitive. Wharton was very poor in the game, but the highlight were two goals from Lewis and one goal from Augustine in his debut. That was amazing. 4-0 win against Tranmere, shot forward, three goals. Against York, SN finally scored, and he has scored since, which is fucking atrocious. He's just been so poor for us this season, but he scored two against York and basically gave us the win. Um, 1-1 against Barnet. Luther actually scored a wonderful goal here. I mean, I said we won't be looking at goals, but let's check this goal because it really is something great. It really is something amazing, and I really hoped we would be able to win the game, but kind of missed a lot of chances. This happens. Ford actually created a lot of the goals. No, it wasn't the game where Luther scored an amazing goal. Sorry for that. I think it was. When did he score that worthy of the goal? Here against Cambridge? I think against Cambridge. Let's just check all games where Luther scored because he scored scorchers from distance, like insanely. Okay, let's see this goal. I think this is the game. It must be this. There's two games where he actually scored amazing goals. I think this is one of them. Maybe his second, but no, I think this was no. This was a header and right, this one. I remember or not. But no, no, no. This is the one. Serikis Ford scored this one. And okay, this was from another corner, so I remembered something. I just can't remember the specifics. Seriki gets the ball, passes to Luther, and Luther does that. I mean, what more can you ask for the guy? He's been scoring this type of goals amazingly, so this season he really stepped up. I'm super happy with him. And in our last game, Cheltenham 3-0 win. Again, Ford on the score sheet. Now, we're taking on Salford, who are in 10th, but they scored the second most goals in the league, so it will be an interesting encounter between us. And we're gonna continue with the game against Barrow in 3 days. For this, I'll be playing a rotated squad. The thing is, we don't have money. We are on 70,000 pounds, much less than we started the season at. We started with short of 300. No, yeah, short of 300, and we've just spiraled out of control. if I win this game, if I win this game in the FA Cup, we win 42k, and the second round 68. So a cup run here would set us off for the season. But I still have to maintain his fitness level in the squad. So based on that, I'll be playing a rotated squad. I think just a chance for you guys to see my youth players and how they actually play. Man, my throat is dying on me. Holy shit, am I dying? Am I dying today? Either way, let's take a look at the squad for a little bit. Top performers. Nothing changed. Nothing changed in the first 11. I mean, something actually changed. It's Wheatley has been demoted for now because he's injured, and Hibbs is coming back into the advanced playmaker starting role. Adai has been performing very well recently. Very good goalkeeping from him in his last games. Robinson was actually amazing this season, so a very good run of form. To be fair, he didn't really play that poorly. Maybe just in the beginning, but he was gelling with the squad, getting to know the squad. He's actually improving a lot. I feel he's a very pleasant surprise because I wasn't sure if he would be up to the task at this level, and he certainly is. I mean, he's just amazing for us. Um, Hall started playing a little better. I don't think he'll be here for the long term, but to see him getting goals from those set pieces is really why I signed him. So keep going, lad. You can only improve from here. Another good performer, I mean good performer. He's our best performer by far. Is Chuck Ford. He's declining a lot in training, and he's valued at most 1 million. If I can sell him in in the summer, in the winter for 700,000, that would save our financial predicament and set us up for the season. The only problem is that I really don't have any replacements lined up, and the young players at the squad are meh. So really, if Plymouth come in with a bid and are actually they're super rich compared to us, so they might put in a bid for him, and I'm inclined to accept. Though I'd rather just keep him at the club, but he wants a lot of money. His contract is up at the end of the season. He wants 2.2, I guess, K per week. I cannot really afford that yet. So it makes sense to sell him if a really good offer comes in for him. Another mention is Peppel. He's been also great, improving in training, which is amazing. The fans love him. I love him. He'll be here for another season at least, maybe as a rotational option, because I'm thinking of overhauling the whole attack for the next season. I think out of our four attacking players, only Ford is the one that will be retained if we can afford him. I mean, I may not be the greatest entertainer, but I'm a pun artist of sorts. You might realize that now. You've signed up with a pun artist. Hmm. Actually, I'm super proud of that pun. I thought about it in the car while driving and sitting at this red light. Of the substitutes, Chris has been playing very well when he played, albeit in cup games mostly. But he's been good. Slightly improving. I want to see more improvement for him if I am to give him more chances in the first team. Another good performer, though he played only one game, is Augustine. He's been improving a lot in training. I think I really hit the mark with this signing. He looks insanely good for this level, and I think he's insanely good overall. And for the future, he'll be an amazing signing. I can't wait to see him grow at the club. And actually, I think I'll be using him instead of Lewis. That might seem like I'm doing Lewis dirty, but I think he's just a much better player, right? His Lewis is faster, but overall, Augustine can play both the advanced forward role and the deep lying forward. Lewis cannot really play a deep lying forward role for us. He lacks in that strength that I need. So, keeping that in mind, we're going on in the next game. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's in the league. It's a game that we must be winning. If we will not be winning the game, then where was I going with that? I think I'm stupid. Now, if I didn't cover anything or there is something else you wanted to see, just write in the comments. Steph, you're an idiot. I wanted to see this and that. Why aren't you showing us this and that? Or if you like watching streams, you can always check me out on Twitch. I'm always pasting the link to my profile in the description of the videos, and you can watch this series live as it unfolds. Basically, I'm doing most of the series live. Many other things. A game here and there is for this YouTube series, but other than that, it's mostly a streaming save. And Luther scores again. I mean, he's been very good. I won't say good. He's been very patchy. He has a patch of games where he plays amazingly, but then he basically does nothing. This is a fortunate case. And we are moving 11 points off Wimbledon. Are they playing today? That's what I was wanting to see. Nope. What about Barnett? Carson? Misses. Of course he misses. I mean, those headers never go in. What about... I cannot see. Why are you having chances? Let me just... Oh, we actually almost scored that. Very good goalkeeping from Cartwright. Right. Siriki, Hull. Hull to Ford. Ford back to Siriki. It's offside. Yeah, clearly. I thought Ford was going to score that. but he decided to pass it. So neither Wimbledon nor Barnet are playing today, which is a darn shame. But we must be waiting just to keep our difference as high as possible. Hip scores. First goal of the season. Amazing stuff. I mean, he scored his first goal of the season in what? In October, at the end of October. Mm, Considering the fact that it's been 3 months of football, it's not really great. But I mean, it's a goal. I'm not gonna be overthinking that too much. Now they're on the attack. Let's see if our defense can keep up with our attack, because that's the thing. We are attacking very well, and apparently also defending very well. We don't have the most stellar defense, but it fits our system. Every player in our defense fits the system, and they perform. And Pepper scores another. See there, the wingback, the left wingback, with an amazing cross after a very good passing game from our guys. Pepper passes to Hibbs, Hibbs to the left to Carson, and Pepper is just unmarked there. Amazing stuff. Just the team is performing and it's playing so well. Too bad SN is really not performing, but nothing I can do about that. I mean, usually Hull scored better goals than that. I mean, it's a goal. I'm not gonna complain, but still, this is the second best attacking team in the league. They've done. Oh, Cartwright is injured. Maybe that's why. But how are they the second best attacking team in the league? Because they've done absolutely nothing all game. Right. Now we can see SN as he proves me wrong. If anything, he proved me right. I don't know what that pass was, but I think Robinson's addition to the team was amazing. He's been super good as a central defender. Ford scores, SN with assist. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about SN anymore. Good to see Ford scoring another. He's been a goal scoring machine this season. 5-0 against Salford. We are cruising at the moment. Seriki hasn't played stellarly. Let's just wait until we make some substitutions, see who's getting tired. Carson will be subbed off, and probably Hull as well. Right, Carson for Wharton and Hull for Forbes. Forbes is actually pretty decent. I'm not fearful of him playing this game. He's pretty good and mentally much better than Hull. Right, Seriki to Ford. Ford crosses for Luther, who misses. He's the woodwork. I mean, he was close. If he scored that one, that would have been amazing for us. Given that their goalkeeper is injured, I'm tempted to just shoot on sight, but I won't do that. The score is not offside, and it was actually Forbes' fault. Should have stuck with Hull, who was tired. Not really. I mean, he was super out of position there. Holy shit. Defensive positioning at its finest. Alright, let's bring off Hips for Aronis. And let's take Luther off for Foyo. I mean, that makes sense, right? In my head, it makes. In my hands, in my head, it makes a lot of sense. At least we won't be paying Edai for a clean sheet bonus, which works, or our defense for that matter. Aronis, can you miss that? Of course you can miss that. I'm really curious when we'll start hitting those. But 5-1 win, can't really blame the squad. Everybody played well. Can't really say anything. Nice work. They've only had one opportunity. It was a goal. Nothing I can do about it. You earned rest. You did well. I'm praising everybody who got an over 7.5. It means they actually played super well. The subs were not really that smart, but we've got the win. That's all that matters, to be fair. And I want to actually save the new team selection because I think Augustine in the subs actually makes a lot of sense. I'm not resting the players yet. Carson with 2 assists. I mean, Carson is an assist machine when he plays, but this season he's been rather poor. Right. Second game of the day of the I don't know episode. You're right, episode. I mean, why am I such an idiot today? I just don't get it. It feels like I've development recent form. Hyatt is um, national bill license. Right. What was I looking at? I honestly don't know. I've just I'm just crazy. I think I'm just crazy. Right. Let's check. Cause Whitley is a little injured, and I've actually said that I'll be trusting my young players to play this game, and I want to keep uh make good of my promise. Let's just adjust the team so that our young players can get the spotlight today. I want to minimize injuries to my first team as much as possible. That's my biggest motivation right now. And I think I have to bring Ford here, and Bolton is actually suspended, so Sidal will have to start the game. Right, Sidal starts the game. I don't want to risk Whitley, to be fair, but everything else looks to be in order. SN hasn't really played very well. I wouldn't trust him to come off the bench and make an impact. Maybe Pepper and Ford would be the only ones that can do that at this point in time. Right. This is a younger squad. This is my second string squad. I don't have a young goalkeeper to bring in that can play at this level or even near this level. I only have Brothers, who's rather poor. Right. I mean, we've already this. We can't be missing that. That was a huge opportunity for us. Right. Let's see. Collins. Foyo scores! I mean, flying start to the cup game. This is what my second string 11 and my youth players can do. They are amazingly good. Amazingly good. Very good cross from Collins. Very good finish by Foyo. Very good passing play by them. It's amazing how many talented young players we have. I think everybody here, except for Forbes, no, Forbes included, and except for Red Eye, of course, is under 23 years old, which is, I don't know, amazing. Amazing. Even Sidal, but Sidal, he's on loan here. Maybe I could snap him up at the end of the season. That could actually work. Right. 1-0. Nothing is happening in this first half. I mean, we should have been 2 up, but oh, they got a corner. This would change my this would change my team talk rather significantly. It's a given. I mean, it was never offside. Now was it? Right, 1-0. 1-0 loss. This isn't good. If we don't manage to turn this around, I'm I'm doing some subs. I think bringing either Ford, Peppel, maybe Luther as well, and Hips might be a good idea. Jones has been rather poor. Let's give him let's give the guys some time to just try and win the game themselves. Otherwise, nope, not gonna happen. Hips comes in as a ball-winning midfielder. He can play the role rather nicely, I think. He's not an expert in this role, but he's decent, and decent is everything that I need. Chris has not been great. No, undo last. Let's bring on Ford to the right hand side. Augustine and Lewis have been poor. I think I'm bringing Luther as the advanced forward and Peppel as the pressing forward, the deep lying forward, and I'm bringing Jones off. And Robinson should take the pitch. Right. I think with these changes, we're actually gonna be winning the game. We're in the best position to win the game. We've basically brought in our cavalry. And Ford scores. What did I say? What did I say? I don't know how he scores those headers. He's not a jumper, he's not a header, but he scores those. And Wharton with an assist as well. So both Collins and Wharton are wing backs on assists. He's just I don't know what's going on. Seven jumping, seven heading, but he heads those. Just just happens, I guess. Random FM stuff. Right, Hips is actually a monster. Why didn't you track that, Luther? You have the speed to get to that. Right. Whew. Way too close for my comfort. But very good pass from Robinson there. Wharton to Foyo. Foyo back to the right hand side to Collins. Collins to Ford. Back to Collins. And Foyo scores. I don't know if he intended to pass it to Foyo there, but I'm not gonna argue with results. I'm not gonna argue with results. Actually, two two starting players, yeah, we were kind of lucky, right? Two substitutes linking up quite nicely. Both Foyo and Collins are substitutes, and actually Collins isn't even on the bench usually, so that's super great. That's even greater. A third assist, a third assist, and a second goal for Foyo. It's insanity. A perfect hat trick, actually. Perfect hat trick. This is the title of this video. Perfect hat trick. Perfect hat trick, and Foyo, you'll be starring. You'll be starring in the thumbnail. Do I have a picture of him? No, but I can find one online. I think my Sierra Leonean 4-win victory, never in doubt. Amazing performance from Foyo and Collins. Really good today, and I mean Foyo was just amazing. Perfect hat trick. Perfect hat trick Foyo, they call him. I don't know if him or Pepper actually scored another perfect hat trick in the past. I think Foyo as well. I think Foyo was the only one who scored another. But don't quote me on that. I don't know. Right. So 2 wins, very good victories. We are red hot. This is my episode. Probably looking at the fixture list. Probably for the next episode, we'll be starting off January. Maybe do a little bit of a live transfer stuff because I've basically missed the summer window. And making a special episode with me browsing targets and all that. Probably I'll do one in January, but don't quote me on that. I'm still not sure. So yeah, we'll be seeing each other next in January. If you like the video, just leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, just leave out a comment, anything. Who's your favorite player of this squad? Who's your favorite player of the young squad? Because you've seen, I think the young squad is playing at least as good as the first one, but don't call me on that. Right. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you for watching my content. You are amazing. You're the reason I'm doing this sort of stuff. And see you soon. Love you guys. Bye bye.